Hairball. Yes. Meow. Okay. Hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Today we are going to talk about one of our most requested videos, how to include your cat in your wedding.
Yes.
So it is something we don't see too often, but we do not discriminate. We love dogs, but we also love your other animals, and
Yes.
cats are a very popular pet. I know some people are cat people, some people are dog people.
Can be both.
Exactly. When including your cat in your wedding, there are a lot of things to consider. So we wanted to make a video to kind of explain what those things are and our recommendations, and tell you a little bit about some of the cats that we have included in weddings.
Yes, we've got some fun stories with our kitty friends.
Yes.
I'm Kelly,
I'm Alana.
and we are the founders of the wedding pet care industry. We're not personally cat moms,
We're not.
although
I grew up with cats though.
yeah, my first two pets were cats,
Oh, we
Ren
love
and
them.
Stimpy. So it is not unheard of to include a cat in your wedding, but it is pretty uncommon.
Yes.
We've been in business for over 6 years. We've probably had almost 400 dogs
Mhm.
in weddings in those 6 years. And only 4 cats. We always want to consider the cat's personality, the pet's personality, and when it comes to cats, not all of them are interested in going on an adventure, getting in the car, getting in their carrier and being held outdoors. It's not for every cat. But like I said, it's not unheard of. We have had 4 awesome, amazing experiences, including cats in weddings.
S'more was a really cute one. I'll put the picture here.
Yes.
You did that
yes,
one.
Yes, I did. Me and S'more got very close that day. Picked her up. It was a short day, so it was like an hour. We had a short drive, drove her down after the ceremony to get pictures with mom and dad. We did it totally private too, so it was just the 2 of them, the photographer, the videographer, and then I showed up. I brought S'more out. They got some really cute photos. It was sweet. She was maybe a little overwhelmed by what was actually going on, so we got a few photos. She was still happy to see mom and dad, and then I brought her right back home. That was a short day. We had another one with Bella and Marshall. Marshall was the doggy brother.
Yes.
Bella was
We
the
had both.
kitty. And yeah, so we had a longer day with Marshall.
Yeah, we had 2 handlers there, so one for Marshall and one for Bella to, of course, meet their very different needs. So Marshall was a part of more of the day. We got there early, got some exercise. He was a yellow lab mix, so lots of energy. Meanwhile, his sister, Kitty, she did not need much at all. So we literally had 2 handlers. We picked Marshall up from daycare, brought him by for photos, and then picked up Bella from the house, got her in her little carrier with her harness on, brought her by for some pictures, and then included them both in some photos together, which was really special.
Yes. Bella was a cute one. She, again, was a little bit overwhelmed by, all the surroundings and whatnot, but the second that she saw mom, she was just like, do I want to come out of my carrier right now? I don't know. And then when mom went to bring her out, she was like, okay,
Immediately.
this is perfect. Snuggled
Yeah,
right
it was
up.
really cute.
It was really sweet.
My favorite one that we've done, I love all the cats, but this one just really stands out for me. It was a hairless Sphynx named Bam Bam. He was a therapy cat, so he was a PTSD therapy cat for the groom. So he was just so smart, so sweet, so affectionate. Their whole entire apartment was for Bam Bam. Like, they had
Yeah.
fish tanks for his entertainment. So, like, they had all these pet fish so that he could just watch them during the day
We
when he
actually
was home
both
alone.
went to that meet
Yeah.
and greet. Before the wedding, we
Uh-huh.
both went over to their apartment. 'Cause we were
Uh-huh.
like, we need to know.
Oh,
We need
the
to know
coolest
Bam
ever. Like, I still think about him almost every day. I just love that cat. And they got him a custom velour suit to wear with his name on the back embroidered.
He was going.
Oh yeah, that's a
The
good
plan
point. Yeah.
was for Bam Bam to walk down the aisle. When it actually came time for the ceremony, we noticed that he was feeling, again, a little bit overwhelmed by all the people, everything. So we made the call at that moment to make sure we wanted to put his comfort level over anything. So we made the call at the last minute to, instead of have him walk down the aisle, we were just off to the side, so when the bride walked down, she still got to see
We
him.
waved hi.
Yeah, she still got to see him, and he was still very much a part of it.
The rest of the day, he was so happy to be
Yeah.
there. Got to see all his favorite people. Everyone got to love on him. One of the
He's very famous.
He is. He really is. He knows how to use a human toilet and flushes after he's done.
Like a
So,
gentleman.
oh my goodness, he's incredible. I'm obsessed with him. So he had the best day. It was like honestly like a day that we would have with a dog.
Yeah.
He was a part of everything, and other than just
His
getting
tail
nervous.
wags.
Oh, he did wag his tail too. Yeah, we're gonna just put the video in now because you need to see this.
The other one that we did was another dog and cat wedding, which was really cool. This one was a little bit different. They did a full day for their dog and their cat because their cat, Gary, the dog's name was Moose. He was a bull terrier, so it was a perfect name for him. Their cat, Gary, was actually very used to being in his harness, very used to walking on a leash and being outdoors, and so they were very comfortable, having the full day with him there. So he, such a sweet, sweet cat. So Moose, obviously, being a bull terrier and just being a dog in general, needed tons of exercise. So they were very different days that we planned. But we still got to the venue early, and Moose did his thing while Gary just, we kind of just like sat in the grass with him and gave him a lead and let him just do his sniffing and whatnot. They both walked down the aisle. I think one of the bridesmaids actually carried Gary down the aisle. He wasn't feeling like walking at that moment, but he was happy to be there. And yeah, it was an awesome experience. Yeah, so 4 very different days with 4 very different cats, but all great experiences.
Whenever people ask us about including their cat, our first thing is think about your cat's personality. Do you think they're going to be comfortable in a wedding environment with all those people, with all those new surroundings? Some cats thrive in those situations, and others it might be a lot for. So just considering that, and if that's going to be a good fit for them. And then also, if you'll be wanting to utilize our services to help you make this happen and include your cat, we do require that they are harness trained. So they may not be already, and that's fine. You can work with them leading up to the wedding, but we just want to make sure, that they're secure, because obviously they will be coming out of their carrier to get those pictures, and we just want to make sure we're taking all the necessary precautions. So we want to make sure that they're at least comfortable with a harness on and a leash. Even if they don't necessarily want to walk on it and they want to be held, that's okay, as long as they're comfortable wearing that, just as a safety precaution.
Exactly. Transportation also, how far are we transporting them? Do they get nervous in the car?
And then if your cat is not going to be a good fit for your wedding, which again, 4 cats out of 6 years, it's not very common. So if your cat's not going to be a good fit, but they still mean the world to you and you want them to be a part of your special day, there are some other really cool ways to still incorporate them.
Yeah, definitely. We've actually helped include, we've told this story before on our channel, but we helped include a cat in couples' engagement photos. So they knew that the wedding day was going to be a lot, way too much for Kitty, as well as they had 2 other dogs. So they knew that if they wanted to get this family photo with the 2 of them, as well as their 2 dogs and their cat, that the engagement session might be the best option for that. So we planned with them ahead of time, and then we're able to help include all 3 pets into their engagement session. So that is an awesome tip if you, like Alana said, want to still include and celebrate with your cat, but know that the wedding day is probably not going to be the best fit, is to include them in your engagement session. And maybe you work with your photographer to do a home session or do part of your session at home, so that way you don't have to worry about transportation, you don't have to worry about getting them out of the house. They can be very comfortable, and you can still get really sweet photos of what you 2 love to do best, which is probably cuddle on the couch and play together. So
and then you can get those photos printed and incorporate them into your wedding. So it could be, on the table with your guest book, or we've seen couples do all kinds of cool things where you can have your cat be like a cocktail, like your signature drink is named after your cat, or we've even had couples do like cardboard cutouts with their cat's face to have on the day of and include in pictures. So there's lots of cool ways to still incorporate them into your day and have them be a part of it if it's too much and they can't physically be there.
Yes. And back to, if you do think that they could be a part of your wedding day, like those 4 stories that we just shared, there's very different ways to incorporate them into the day. So Gary and Bam Bam, they were good to go for the whole day and explore and walk around. But Bella and Samore, their parents knew that they would need a shorter day and to just come by for photos. So consider their personality on whether you're going to include them or not. And then if you decide to go that route, just make sure that you're thinking about what the day will look like for them.
Exactly. And if you guys have any questions about including your cat in your wedding, please don't hesitate to comment below, let us know, send us an email. We're happy to help.
Hope that you enjoyed this video. We're going to be doing some more videos for tips for couples that are considering including their pet in their wedding, whether it's your dog, your cat, or any other pet.
Yeah.
We've had inquiries all over the place. Horses, monkeys, iguanas,
Hawk,
bunnies.
a falcon, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, the falcon was going to swing in. Honestly, the only reason it didn't happen is because the venue wouldn't allow it. We were ready.
But yeah, so we're going to be doing some more videos with tips from our experiences, share some more stories. Our dogs will be here too, making loud noises, barking
Per
like
usual.
crazy. But if you like this video, please like, subscribe, you know the deal. And we will see you next time.
Bye. I'm wearing a dog mom shirt to a cat video.
Lana!
Hi. Wow, you look so sad. You said, why is this about cats, not me?
We're not adoptive cat moms because we have so many cat friends.
Like almost foster, but
Yeah.
not really. Like step
Cat
cats. Oh, I like that.
We're a bunch of cat aunties. Don't use that. That's not a thing. But secretly, we're cat aunties. You
Don't
heard it
tell.
here first,
Don't
YouTube.
tell.
That's the new trend. Hashtag Conties.
We went there. There's no turning back.
There's no turning back. Rowdy, this video is about cats. Okay?
I'm
This
sorry.
one's about our feline friends.
He thinks everything's about him.
It's over.